Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High Christ bless. We out here at the Texas Relay Blitz to cast down imaginations, all right?
And we're here with IUIC Austin, and guess what? We got IUIC San Antonio, IUIC Dallas, and Houston here supporting the cause.
It's all manner of sin, wickedness, evil out here, but we're here to cast it down, all right? Stay tuned.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 10 and verse 9. Blessed be the Lord thy God, which delighteth in thee, to set thee on the throne of Israel, because the Lord loved Israel.
The Lord loved everybody?
The Lord loved Israel.
You see that? Look at her sister face. She's like, wow, I never heard that before. The Lord loved who?
The Lord loved Israel.
Israel. We are the real Israel. Para Biblia. You see what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Forever.
For what?
Forever.
Does forever have a time length? Keeps going and going and going. The Bible said God is the Ancient of Days, meaning he has no beginning, he has no end. So if God said he loved Israel forever, as long as God exists, that's how much his love exists for us and nobody else. So let me ask you something. If you were taught that at a young age, do you think our neighborhoods will be the way it is? No. Because we're taught that, oh, he's Latino, he's Spanish. Why are you calling somebody a language? Oh, he's Spanish. But me, if I'm from Europe, yeah, I'm from Spain. I'm from Rome. You're not Spanish. You're not a language. That sounds silly. You see what I'm saying? When you say Hispanic, what did I say? Which one? You Cuban? You Puerto Rican? What are you? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But because of God's curses that's on us for disobedience, we are labeled these names that they call us today. God has children. God has children. Just like you. You got kids? Didn't you name your kids when they was born? You think God doesn't name his children? God names his children and you are one of them. You are one of God's children and your name is Issachar. That is your forefather according to the Bible.
That's a cool name.
Yes, yes. Deuteronomy. Did you guys get a flyer?
Yes, sir.
Did you get one? Okay, good. Let me show you something. Did you guys see Wakanda Forever? The Wakanda, Black Panther Part 2?
And listen to all of them. Sunday's got a long lineup. I can't name them all, but you can occupy yourself with music, definitely the word, and a lot of information, especially what's going on the earth right now. So the lineup begins tomorrow morning with Patient Saints, and it'll carry it right on to the last show, which is Wisdom Crieth Out outside of Austin.
Wake up to the Patient Saints, go ahead and grab your coffee. This truth is spreading across the globe. Our hidden history's alive with Deacon, take us through them times. Painted black faces right now, you know this not Jesus Christ. Raving the wolves, we prophesying in the fire booth. Bringing more fire, word to Deacon Malachi. You the ended in the lion's den. We got the current events, wisdom crying out at 9 o'clock, come listen. We gon' set it off on Sundays.
In the movie, it shows the conflict that Hispanics have with the gringos, just like the blacks have with the gringos. It shows that we have the same struggle. Wow. What happened in 1492? In the 1400s? Look at the sign, my sister.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show you something. Real good. You go to church, right?
Yeah.
You go to church too, right? Y'all go to dinner, of course, right? Okay. Check this out. Who's the first race of people to introduce Christianity to us, according to this? Because this looked like our ancestor right here, right? But he's tied up, chained, right? And there's a bunch of crosses and swords and axes all surrounded him. Mm-hmm. So what's happening right now? What you learned as a child up into the age you're at right now, it was forced on our ancestors. It was forced. You know, like you got kids, right? When they don't want to eat their food, what you do? You put it in their mouth, right?
You better eat it.
With a spoon. That's innocent. But these bastards that came from Spain, They forced us into Christianity with swords, guns, and axes. So what you learned right now, if it was forced on you, tell me, is that truth? If it's the truth, I don't have to force it on you, right?
That's true.
The first 5 seconds you were here, sis, you looked at this and you're like, oh, wow. Oh, what? I didn't force it on you because it makes sense.
It does.
Because it makes sense. There's no way that you can be in any event right now today and you don't see blacks and Hispanics together because we got the same struggles.
What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example.